It is without a doubt that the world is a global village, advancing every day in its technology. Elon Musk had come up with one of the most exciting techs known to man, the Neuralink. Imagine being able to control computers or any kind of gadget with your brain. Awesome, isn't it? Well, we have gathered for your viewing pleasure what you need to know about Neuralink and how it can be a game changer for humans. Stay tuned. The Neuralink has a lot of controversies attached to it. So today we will analyze this sensitive issue to know if the Neuralink is worth buying and having implanted in your brain. Shall we? Neuralink is a company co-founded in 2016 by Elon Musk, Max Hodak, and Paul Merola. The group of initial hires included experts in areas such as neuroscience, biochemistry, and robotics. Neuralink purchased the trademark Neuralink from its previous owners in January 2017. Last April, Elon Musk announced that he planned to create devices to treat serious brain diseases with the eventual goal of human enhancement. His interest in this idea came partly from his sci-fi novel The Culture, which features a fictional technology called Neuralace. Elon Musk discussed the idea that a digital layer would sit on top of one's cortex and would most likely be an implant rather than an extensive surgical insertion. The end goal is to achieve symbiosis with artificial intelligence. If no effort is being made to right this wrong, humanity may suffer enormous losses. Musk discusses the devices being like a saved game situation. Upon resuming, you're able to upload your last state or address brain injuries or spinal injuries and make up for the capacity you've lost. As of 2020, Neuralink is headquartered in San Francisco's Mission District, sharing the Pioneer Building with OpenAI, another company co-founded by Musk. Jared Birchall, the head of Musk's family office, was listed as CEO, CFO, and president of Neuralink in 2018. As of September 2018, Elon Musk was the majority owner of Neuralink, but did not hold an executive position. The Neuralink devices are designed to be surgically implanted into the brain, using robotics, and will enable users to operate their smartphones just by thought. The device has insulated electrodes that can then be hooked to a chipset called the Link, implanted in the skull. This process signals neural networks within the user's brain when they want something done on their phone. It wants to be a computer that can be invisibly planted in everyone's brain, which is undetectable while it's used. Elon Musk seems to like the idea of helping out paraplegics, but nothing excites him more than giving our future AI overlords a good kick. He believes Neuralink will deliver that blow and help us take control of our AI. The future is hard to predict, but what he sees in it is that this neurosurgery will be an elective surgery. In other words, the international cost will depend on the region of the world and its economy. Sorry, folks. That last sentence was a sarcastic jab at how screwed up America's healthcare system is. What it means is that people might want this surgery because they can afford to handle it. Neuralink is a cutting-edge neural interface technology that assists in the transfer of data to and from the brain. Essentially, this helps people regain and maintain their control over their meaningful movement of their limbs by bypassing spinal cord injury. Before you learn about how Neuralink works, it will be helpful if you understand some basic concepts about the human brain. This limits, for example, understanding that the part of the brain responsible for interpreting signals is called neurons. Neurons have three parts, called dendrites, somas, and axons. The job of these parts is as follows. Dendrites receive electrochemical messages. Somas process those messages, and axons send them to other cells. When two neurons are connected with synapses that release neurotransmitters, they can share information in a very different way. If a Neuralink device were placed inside a brain or head outside, the neurons would not detect electrical signals accurately enough due to interference from other cells and tissues on the scalp. With this knowledge in mind, let's get familiar with what Neuralink does. It transfers data from a cuff on an arm or leg to various electrode sites on the person's head so they can move again. One of the main purposes of Neuralink is to help people with paralysis communicate through text or voice messages. People can use it to communicate anything from restaurant reviews to music notes and more. Neuralink could also be used to draw pictures, take photographs, and do other activities. In the future, Neuralink prosthesis might help people with brain and nerve complications. These include those with paraplegia, quadriplegia, Parkinson's disease, and epilepsy. What can the link do that goes beyond novelty? Well, it's pretty close enough to imagine telepathy as a real-world feature, with the electrodes detecting signals from the brain and being wirelessly transmitted. Telepathy is possible. In order for this to work, you have to wear a receiver in your ear, like a Link earpiece. Once we've made it so messages can be sent between two Link users, it would be like transferring pictures between iPhones. If we put our engineering skills to work and use quantum entanglement, maybe Link offers a way for us to make phone calls via telepathy. Right now, Link's technology probably won't be able to create complete sentences from firings in your neurons. Still, it could translate specific patterns into something simple such as an image or a single word. And these types of thoughts and data will improve over time. In the future, a major concern in Neuralink's ability to not only read signals, but also fire its own. So far, the brain has been vulnerable to this kind of work. It changes throughout an entire lifetime in response to different stimuli. Adding Neuralink into the equation could change how our brains develop. It's no surprise our world is changing. It has to. With that in mind, innovations like the one proposed by Elon Musk are going to be necessary. Let's imagine what these ideas could bring for the future of human intelligence. With this cutting-edge technology, humanity would be reshaped so that the impossible might just be a step away from possibilities. Imagine how cool it is to control things with your brain. It would be like living a fantasy. Do let us know in the comments section about your thoughts on Neuralink and if you feel safe to have them in your brain. That will be all for today's video. Thanks for staying tuned. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and notification bell so you can always watch more amazing videos like this. See you in the next video.